doing
It's the
anything
fact that there's a
wrong.
lot of misogynistic men and evil people in society who want to hurt women and who really don't care about women. That's the issue. It's not on the girls, it's on the people who are misogynistic and judge them. In the same way that I'm a person of color, if people are racist to me, that's not on me for being black. Should I not be born black because people are going to be racist? No, it's on them for being disrespectful to me when I'm not doing anything wrong. These OnlyFans creators are not doing anything wrong, and it's very disgusting and dangerous when you disrespect them for not doing anything. Do
Very
you understand?
interesting. It's very interesting that you said that, mate. Um,
Do you understand how Sophie Rain is not doing anything wrong and that she's actually a very kind and upstanding, intelligent young
100%.
entrepreneur who's a
100%.
woman?
I understand that part. However, like, it's just very dangerous, like, for her to make this type of money in this industry, and it's definitely going to influence and impact young females. Yeah, I don't want to
When you
be a
say young girls, like, can you not say young females? Like, whenever you use the word female, I can just tell that you're quite
young,
misogynistic. And this is
young,
one
young. I
second, my dear
said
boy.
young
Listen, I'm still
female.
speaking. Close your lips and listen. I'm still speaking.
Um,
Don't please. 1 second, my dear boy.
very
And this is
dangerous
how we
topic.
know that you don't have much respect for women. Let's put a muzzle on him. He's still speaking. Let me help you out. You're intellectually struggling. This is how we know we don't respect women. I don't like it when people, disrespect women, especially young entrepreneurs who are women. And as a subscriber, I really find it to be offensive because, again, what you're doing is you're claiming that, oh, it's her fault for the fact that there's misogynistic people who are disrespectful. It's truly dangerous, and it's not, and it's truly cruel, and I don't like it. And this is why we need KSI. We truly need KSI because he's an amazing person, and we
Sorry,
need
mate.
KSI to stay.
You can't really idolize a YouTuber as God. It's just
Are you
that's just
religious?
weird. Yeah, of
Are you
course I'm.
religious? What
Yeah,
religion? What religion?
I'm Muslim. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, so how old was Aisha when she married Muhammad?
That doesn't matter. That's a whole trap that you're
Exactly.
trying to set.
You're not on any ground to judge anyone. Number
You're
one,
talking about
KSI.
something that
1 second, my
happened.
dear boy. Let's put a muzzle on him. KSI truly is an
Talking about
amazing
something
person who
that
saved
happened
thousands of
14,000
people.
years ago.
Listen, I didn't know I was finished speaking. Just relax 1 second, my dear boy. KSI has saved so many people. He's donated billions in Prime and Lunchly to so many people, and yet you come in here and judge an amazing man like him and say, "Oh, he's terrible," when he's actually an amazing person. He's not just a YouTuber. He's not just like the rest of you. KSI, he's stronger. He's smarter. He's better. KSI is better. You people should be thanking Christ that KSI is whom what he is because you need KSI. You need him to save you because he's the only one who possibly can. You're not a real hero. KSI is the real hero. And
No,
so is Sophie Wren. She's helping upstanding young women who want to be entrepreneurs. There's nothing wrong with what she's doing. It's very disrespectful and dangerous when you mistreat young women who are working very hard and deserve everything that they have. Okay?
sorry, mate. What was it? It's so weird that you kind of use a Homelander quote. But anyway, let me just forget that part.
Listen, buddy. Okay, so you do. What I understand is that you're just misogynistic.
Not
You
really
don't understand that.
misogynistic.
Just one
But
second. What we've established today, I'm still speaking, is that you don't understand how capitalism works. You don't understand how the free market works, and you don't understand that if you have a product and people are willing to pay for it, just like if you were Jeff Bezos with Amazon.
what
I'm
is
still
she
speaking.
doing is play.
If you are Elon Musk with Tesla, if people are willing to pay for your product, then there's no reason why you shouldn't deserve it. And it's ridiculous that you would disagree with that. Like, are you serious? Like,
You're kind of comparing to a person in a adult industry to a person that worked hard throughout his life, such as KSI. KSI has worked
yes, KSI worked hard,
20,
but
almost
regardless,
14
yes, he
years
worked very
to
hard.
to
One
work
second,
where
my dear
he's
boy.
at.
KSI worked very hard. You're correct, and regardless, he also worked smart. That's the key part. Is because KSI is an
100%.
extremely
But
intelligent
this is
man.
not smart. Do you think this is
Pardon?
smart? She made
I mean,
14.
absolutely. She has to be amazing at marketing, digital marketing. She has to market herself in a very good way. 1 second, my dear boy. She has 9 million followers on TikTok. Do you think that you're intelligent enough and you have the intellect and IQ to get 9 million followers on TikTok? Yes or no?
No.
It's not a rhetorical question. Exactly. That's why she's way more talented than you, and that's why Sophie Rain's stronger. She's smarter and she's better. That's
Sorry,
exactly
mate.
why.
I don't
Exactly why she's
understand
new.
you. Wait, just let me answer this. Do you think that she got talent or is she an entrepreneur? Because you
She is an
being an
entrepreneur, as I
actor
just
in
said.
front of a camera is not really major talent, as well as you're kind of degenerating yourself just to make a little bit of money.
Let's help you out. Do you have a job?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you realize that you're selling yourself and you're selling your body to your job? And you're doing it for far less than Sophie Rain. So in comparison to her, you are less dignified. You're an embarrassment, and you bring. And 1 second, my dear boy, and you actually bring shame to your family for the fact that you make so little compared to her for doing a 9 to 5 that takes way more work, takes far more effort, and you're not as smart as her to be able to make a lot more money with a lot less effort. Do you realize that? Yes or no?
Sorry, mate. You're kind of playing with fire right now. You're trying to shame people that are working a 9 to 5.
Oh, absolutely, it's shameful. And as someone who's worked a 9 to 5, it is shameful. They are overworking you for making barely anything. They're stealing your wages, whilst the costs of groceries, the cost of gas, the cost of clothing, everything, all those prices increase, and you're earning barely anything, and the companies are taking everything. And instead of going and protesting against that and unionizing a workforce, you want to attack young, upstanding young women who make amazing amounts of money and who are extremely intelligent and talented, and you attack them instead of going to your boss and requesting more money. Do you see how ridiculously embarrassing that is? And that, as someone who's worked a 9 to 5, that is embarrassing. It's not something I'm proud of. It's not something that.
Listen, mate. What is it? She's doing an embarrassing role that was going to impact her future and her future kids.
Listen, the point
I
is,
don't have
one second,
to.
my dear boy. One second, my dear boy. Let's just draw out one thing you just said right now. You said impact her future kids. How will it impact her kids? Please answer that.
There are results of people who are working in this type of industry and their kids are getting bullied to the point that it's going to impact their mental
who's
health.
bullying their kids? Who's bullying their kids?
Other school kids.
Okay, let's look at that. Let's look at that. One second, my dear boy.
article-
I'm still
I heard
speaking.
there's an
One
article-
second, my dear boy. Let's come down to planet Earth. Just relax 1 second, my dear boy. You're being verbose, but you're not actually listening. You're having trouble following on. Just pay attention, okay? So I'm a person of color. I'm black. I've been bullied for being black as well. Should I then, bleach my skin, or should I unalive myself because I'm black and because other people are going to bully me?
Mate, you're talking about skin color.
I'm asking you a question. It's a question. I'm asking you a
You
question.
don't need to bleach yourself.
I'm asking you a question.
You have
Should I
no
be
power.
bullied for the fact that I'm black? It's a basic question. I don't need you to be verbose.
No,
Should I be bullied for the fact that I'm black? Yes or
No,
no?
of course not. Then if you are bullied because you're black,
I'm still speaking. That's all I wanted. I just wanted a yes or no. Exactly. So I should not be bullied for the color of my skin. In the same way, no one should be bullying the children of women who have been in certain professions, such as, OnlyFans. And when there's nothing wrong with that, that's not on the child. That's not on Sophie Brain. That's on the bullies who are disgusting, misogynistic, and dangerous. And we need to marginalize them because that's a very harmful thing. Okay? There's nothing wrong with that, and there's nothing wrong with them choosing that profession. That's not on them. That's on you. That's on you. You do realize that's on you, okay? That's not on them. And you literally support a man who had intercourse with a 9-year-old. Would you not say that's more embarrassing?
You can't really say you can't be saying about religion, mate, because this is completely different towards religion.
Okay, no, but the point is that if you are a certain
No, mate.
you
Listen,
absolutely
you
accept
cannot say
thing,
too much on religion because you're playing with fire, and you don't really.
Okay, so now you're doing the tactic of, okay, listen, you can't say that because it makes me upset. So you realize that you've actually deluded yourself into thinking that you're brighter than you are, and you're ignoring terrible things, such as doing stuff with children, which is actually very harmful, to go and attack people like this.
Something that has that is like
1 second, my dear, I'm not finished. Shh, I'm still speaking.
No, don't do that,
Instead,
mate.
you're going to attack, let's put a muzzle on him. Instead, you're going to attack young women who are making much more and who are actually making a lot of money and are doing well for themselves, who are not harming anyone. It's consensual. You have to be 18 years old or above to subscribe to an OnlyFans, so she's not harming anyone. It's consensual. But do you know what wasn't consensual? When you're doing something with someone who's 9 years old or 6 years old, okay?
You're talking about religion. We're not talking about religion here. Okay,
no, but if
you're bringing back religion. You're trying to make me angry, but it's not gonna work, mate.
No, listen, I'm not trying to make you angry. These are simple facts. These are simple facts.
It obviously is a fact, but you're bringing something that happened very long time ago, where time is very different to now. So you can't.
So if you went back then, would you have intercourse with a 9-year-old? If you went back then, would that be okay? If you had intercourse with a 9-year-old back then?
Sorry, mate, that's a trick question.
I'm just asking. If you were back in that time and you had intercourse with a 9-year-old, would that be okay?
Question. That is a trick.
How is it a trick? It's a very basic question. It's just you can't understand it. It's not on me. That's on you, my dear boy. So how is it a trick question? It's a basic question. If you went back then and you had intercourse with a 9-year-old, would that be okay? Because you're saying that the time is what affects it, and that's the factor. So would that be okay? Pardon?
That is a trick question, mate. That times are different over there. At that time, you gotta remember, that time is completely different. The rules are different over during that time.
Okay, so it's okay to have intercourse with 9-year-olds back then, is what you're telling me.
I can't say an answer to that.
Okay, so you have not a single answer to anything I'm asking. You have no answer to anything. Literally no answer to anything. That's the issue. You have no answers to any of the questions that I'm asking you. All right, let's move to the next person, guys. Double tap the screen. Make sure you're over the age of 18 if you want to be added in. Make sure you disagree with the statement behind me. Hey, how old are you, buddy?
Hey.
How old are you?
19.
You said you're how old?
19.
And do you disagree with the statement behind me?
Yeah.
And why is that? Why do you not think she deserves a 43 million a year?
Because Jason deserves more.
Hello? You're not saying English. Can you say actual words? Hello? Okay, someone's clearly not awake. Let's move to the next person, guys. Double tap the screen. Make sure you're over the age of 18.
Finally.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 22, buddy. You are they?
And do you disagree with the statement behind me?
Of course, I blatantly disagree.
Okay, why is that? Why do you disagree with that?
Because the analogies that you're given versus something that's been said, marketing your body versus marketing your talent is two very completely different things of types of marketing.
There's a product that's being marketed.
No,
What do you
not
mean? How do you
necessarily. There's products.
One
There's
second,
products
Michael,
for
I'm still speaking.
entertainment,
Shh.
and there's products
One
for
second, Michael,
solicitation.
Listen, don't
Solicitation
interrupt
of
me.
your body is
One
completely.
second, my dear boy. Stop interrupting. Close your lips and listen. When I'm
No, I
speaking,
will not,
close your lips
buddy.
and pay
Stop it,
attention.
please.
I'm keeping the muzzle on you. Let's keep a muzzle on him. But the point is this: is that number one, you said talent. What is your definition of talent? Number one. Number two,
are you gonna let me answer that? You're gonna let me answer each by one.
1 second, I'm still speaking. And if you're talking in the
Okay,
context
okay.
of a basketball player, I'm still speaking. Don't interrupt me. I'm still speaking. If
Okay,
you're
I'll
talking in
be
the
quiet.
context of a basketball player that he has talent, that's irrelevant again. Having talent or something you're born with is irrelevant. Number one, you have to be born a certain height to be able to do basketball. If you're too short, you will never be able to become a professional basketball player. So that's not really fair. He was born with certain genetics that helped him, and she was born with certain genetics that helped her. So that's irrelevant, number one. So it's not even talent. Number two, again, the free market. Literally, capitalism beats your point. She, in a perfectly legal way, with consent, absolutely, markets a product and people purchase that product. Why is it that you seem to disagree with that? You seem to have an issue with that. Why is that?
Are you gonna let me answer it now?
Yeah, go ahead and answer.
Okay, juggling a ball between your hands and juggling a ball between your throat is two very completely different things, buddy. So I will give you the analogy up front right now. The thing what you're doing is obviously a baseless troll just to gain a bit of clout or whatever.
Okay,
I don't know, whatever's going on in your life. No, you're gonna let me speak, buddy.
My dear boy, I'm gonna put you can't. I'm not gonna let you speak. Let's put a muzzle on.
Okay, whatever you say. Anyway,
let's keep a muzzle on him. No, I'm gonna muzzle you, and you're not gonna be able to speak. Let's help you out. So number one, she doesn't actually do that. But even if she did, that's irrelevant to the point. Number two, again, you clearly. 1 second, my dear boy. You're clearly intellectually not quite there because you misunderstood every single thing that I said. So I'm gonna need you to open your ears and pay attention, okay? The point is this: is that again, you don't understand the free market and having a product that people want to purchase. In the case of this basketball player,
can you make a definition between the two products?
Let's help you out. In this case, it's entertainment.
Between the two products, then I will stop talking. Make a definition between the two products. I will shut up.
Okay, yeah, let me do that for you. Let's
do
help
it
you out.
Do it then, please. Go ahead.
Is that in this case, the basketball player has a certain skill with a basketball and he's throwing it, he's bouncing it, and the people find it entertaining, so they pay tickets, and that's how it subsidizes the games. 1 second, I don't need you. 1 second, just stay quiet. But yeah, it subsidizes the games when they watch the basketball. In the case of Sophie, that's the product, that's the entertainment. In the case of Sophie Rain, she helps them make happy. She helps millions of men become happy. She truly helps millions of men to become happy because that's an actual need in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That is a fact. And so essentially that's what she's doing. So fundamentally, when we're looking at that, when she does something a certain way, that's what they're paying for. She has a product, that's the product they're paying for. They're paying for a product, and that's what they're paying for. So by capitalism, that's simply how it works. It's very simple. Do you understand it?
So what you're basically stating right now is a sport that is loved by billions of people versus in the most kindest way possible. Yeah, billions of people do.
1 second, my dear boy. Billions of people also watch adult content, so that's irrelevant. Number two, yes, I did compare them, and I see you're having trouble. Did you actually address what I said? I see you're having trouble.
Well, you're muting me now, so how am I supposed to address it?
Address what I said?
How am I supposed to address if you won't let me speak?
Okay, but you need to actually stay on topic.
But how am I supposed to address it if you won't let me speak?
So again, what's your response to what I said? Can you respond?
Are you going to let me speak, or are you going to get scared again?
Listen, either you respond or else I'm kicking you off. This is your last.
Oh, you're going to kick me off because you know you're about to be almost okay.
Okay. He clearly doesn't have anything important to say. I gave you a chance to respond and you didn't respond. So we'll move on to the next person, guys. Double tap the screen. Make sure you're over the age of 18. Peace to the woman. All praise to KSI. Our Lord and Savior KSI is an amazing man. I respect him. The perfect Nigerian. KSI, the perfect Nigerian. Also, subscribe to the TikTok to help support the streams. Make sure you're over the age of 18 if you want to be added in. And everyone double tap the screen and make sure you disagree with what's behind me if you want to be added in. And make sure you're over the age of 18. God damn it.
Yo.
How old are you?
How are you?
I said, how old are you? What is your age?
Oh, how old am I? 2006, 18.
Okay, and do you disagree with the statement behind me that Sophie Rain deserves 43
I
million a
think
year?
they're both fucking retards, and
Okay,
they
number
both.
one, okay, that's disgusting. Can we not use hateful slurs? I'm not having hateful slurs up here. You'll be kicked right off. Don't use hateful slurs and don't use profanities. That's against the commandments of KSI. I don't want to hear profanities. All right, let's move to the next person, guys. Double tap the screen. Make sure you're over the age of 18 if you want to be added in. Hey, how old are you? All right, let's move to the next person. Again, if you disagree, say what you disagree on. Don't waste time.
Oh yeah, did you like the Spider-Man video with Sophie Rain?
Okay, buddy. Do you actually have a point that you want to address, or are you just gonna keep
Oh
acting
yeah,
silly?
sorry.
Okay, so why do you disagree with the point behind? Can you actually use your brain instead of trolling? I know it's difficult when your IQs are not above 50, but you need to try your best and actually come up with an argument. So why do you disagree with the fact that she makes 43 million a year?
Like, if you put up another like basketball player, it would probably be true. But that one to the right, yeah, he's not the best, you know.
Okay, I don't care. Regardless, it's irrelevant. The point is that the basketball player, again, that's
Okay,
irrelevant. That the basketball player has a product and people pay for it. So Farina has a product, people pay for it. That's how capitalism works. Why is one deserving but not the other? Just because it's a different form of work. When we all sell ourselves in capitalism, everyone has to work. No one gets money for free. So why don't you understand that?
yeah, no, you're right on
Okay,
that.
if I'm right, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Let's move to the next person. You literally said verbatim, you're right. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, let's move to the next person, guys. Double tap the screen. Make sure you're over the age of 18 and make sure you disagree with this point statement.
Hello?
Hey, how old are you, buddy?
Pardon?
Okay, you're definitely not over the age of 18. All right, let's move to the next person.